Hell yeah.
Starting off right.
Get that shit out, Astrid. Fuck yeah, baby. Good morning, Roll Gang. And welcome on in to this special Thursday edition of the Weekday Wake and Bake. I got the girl, Astrid, with me here on the show.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Fucking good morning on this happy Thursday.
Hell yeah. Literally, such a happy Thursday.
For sure.
Yeah? Yo, so I'm so excited to wake and bake with you. We've been planning this out for a minute. I was just at your company's facility.
Yep.
Yo, huge shout out Fleur, by the way, this morning. That's what we mean when we say Thursday. The cleanest smoke in Vegas. No cap, no joke, absolutely the cleanest smoke in Vegas. Was just at the facility. How about that thing? What a well-oiled machine you guys got.
Yeah, the guys, our cultivators have been fucking putting in work. A lot of our team has been there for about, 5 years or so, and they've just been grinding and getting it well-oiled, like you said, so they really have it down. They really got a good system down. It's insane. It's a 30,000 square foot facility, and they hand water every single bed, you know what I'm saying? So, they've really got it dialed in. It's pretty cool.
The love comes through in the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so much passion and care, and I didn't realize how much of a family organization it is with, the amazing, culture produced by Evan Matrix. Sven is insane talented.
Yeah.
Shout out Sven and Evan and the fam, but honestly, the thing about Flora is you guys make unbelievable flour, and you're major high-key slept on, in my opinion. Not known as, not one of the most well-known, but the best product. I swear it's my number one seed right now. Consistently clean, potent, tasty. And I mean, what a role for you.
Yeah, for sure.
To be kind of like the face, to be pushing such amazing product.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. I kind of recently stepped into the role 6 months ago, and it's been fun. I completely agree with you. Fleur's been an underrated brand. People have been sleeping on Fleur, but I'm here to wake people up. So it's been a lot of fun. We've got a great product, and really the product sells itself. It's just about, getting it out there, getting it out in the market, letting people know, why us, and that's been, my role, and it's been a blessing, honestly, so.
It is, and it's super impressive. What a perfect match. Super excited to deep dive into your company and your background on this episode of The Wake and Bake. I can't even tell you, Roll Gang, how excited I am to have Astrid on the show. Real quick shout out to the sponsors that make it happen for our show this morning. First and foremost, Oaksterdam University, the first ever cannabis college in the country. Established in 2004, gain your cannabis industry knowledge with Oaksterdam University. Promo code Rolling Spoon gets you 10% off your tuition, so make sure you utilize that. Name sponsor Rolling Spoon as always, but this Thursday morning? Good Lord. Oh shit. This Thursday morning?
It's okay.
I can't believe that.
It's a good morning.
Oh my god. Yo, Thursday, baby. Episode provided, this clean smoke that we're about to partake in, provided by the cleanest in the city. Huge shout out, Fleur. Astrid representing this amazing brand. So tell me in your words. I'm gonna start to roll.
Okay.
But what is Fleur to you? What does Fleur stand for? You have such an intimate view. I need to hear.
Yeah. So to me, Fleur stands for honestly, our new mantra has been return to the garden. And what we really mean by that is just being fully dedicated to why we're here, right? what we came here to do is to give people this medicine and to grow a beautiful medicine that, you know, everybody could utilize, right? So returning to the garden to us means being those people, those organic brands that everybody can consume. You know what I mean? Like, we want people to be able to afford our flower. Like, we want people to be able to know what they're smoking. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's important to us.
So true.
So, yeah, I think that that's like a big part of that for us, you know?
Yeah. And honestly, it's such a comforting thing. Like you said, knowing what you're smoking, it's kind of such an essence, because cannabis is really like about the mindset you're in when you're consuming.
100%.
And knowing how clean the smoke is, like beyond the shadow of a doubt, knowing for sure how the plant was cared for, its entire upbringing, makes the experience of the smoke a lot more enjoyable and stress-free. You're inhaling clean stuff. And honestly, that's why I was chatting with Sven and Evan about it. I think we chatted about it too, but how big of a difference the consumption lounges is going to make for Floor, because you can try before you buy, and just sheer quality will matter most all of a sudden. And I'm telling you, the quality is unmatched, you know? Are you excited for the new consumption lounges and the opportunity for people to get to consume your product and see why?
Yeah, I am actually really excited. First of all, it's like really fucking awesome that we get to be a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane to me. From going to like hiding, smoking weed, like being paranoid as fuck, to like working in the industry and like opening up consumption lounges and getting our products in there, you know, like, it's just insane. It's a fucking blessing, and I think about that every single day. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what you said exactly, you know, for people to just be able to be like, oh, what's this? I just want to grab like a quick, like, little 0.6 gram or a 1 gram bag or whatever, just to check it out. And again, the product sells itself, so once somebody tries it, you know, they're gonna come back again, because they know
they're gonna pick it.
Yeah, they know what they've gotten, and they know that they're gonna get it again, you know. So that's a really cool part of what we do.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what I think is gonna happen is people are gonna be able to come in and, like you said, pick up like 0.6s of a bunch of different flavors.
Just check it
like
out.
a test flavors, you know. They're gonna pick up some Floor and some other brands.
Yeah.
It's going to win the matchup. You know what I mean? When people go and smoke it, it doesn't take a real heavy stoner to be able to decipher the way, like, the smoothness of the throat hit. And, you know, like, you can really feel that it's so cleanly washed and organically grown when you're actually ignite the smoke and you're inhaling it. I mean, we've all had harsh stuff, you know? This just simply isn't that. You know, there's no harshness. It's the cleanest throat rip. Like, don't you think that being able to match up head to head against the other brands here, you'll be able to prove the dominance better? Like, more easily prove the dominance of your product?
Definitely. You know, I think that's all that it really takes, is getting your product into somebody's hand one time for them to just make their own decision, you know, their own educated decision based off of past experiences, you know? So
yeah, the experience, because that's what we get. Like, at the end of the day, the Roll Gang, Astor, I can honestly probably speak for us all when we say it's about the smoke. You know, it can have all these numbers, it can be the prettiest looking stuff in the world. At the end of the day, you break down it, you light it on fire, and you experience it, and that's 100% of what matters.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, it's like, you know, some of us will smoke like a 30% or whatever, but then somebody else smokes like a 17%, or you're same person, you know, you'll smoke that, and the 17% might hit you differently than that 30. You know what I mean? And most oftentimes it does. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, right now, like, just in the market that we are in, like, people are so obsessed with the THC numbers and numbers just in general, you know, and it's like we got to dig a little deeper than that because the numbers aren't getting you what your feelings are achieving, you know, like your terpenes are.
You're right. So that's the thing, though. It is the amazing thing that's about to happen is it actually is the only reason I think we care about the numbers is because it's all we got at the moment.
That people know.
Yeah, like
that people are used
we can't go and try it. We can't even go and open the jar and smell it.
Yeah.
Like we literally all we have to go off of are these numbers.
That's true.
These consumption lounges is gonna flip that on its head.
Yeah.
And what'll matter more than numbers, I think. You know, I think people are gonna come in and try a bunch of flavors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'll do.
I would do, yeah. That's what I used to do too. Like when I first kind of got into the industry, I'd like pick up just like 1 grams of like each brand, each strain, just to check it out. You know what I mean? And get familiar with like the brands that we were selling. You know, so
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. This we're sparking up some melon chauffeur right now.
So that was actually just the lineage. We actually have not named that yet, but that one is an unreleased strain that is not even in the market yet. So super excited for that one. She's super fruity, but like has like that gassy undertone too. It's kind of
beautiful.
It's insane. It smells so good. And then we've also got the Sky Kush cake over here as well. Another unreleased one as well. That one's going to be our indica. Super sticky.
Sky Kush cake.
Yeah, so.
Oops. Yo.
Exciting things coming to the market for sure.
Amazing nug structure. It honestly, like, it looks so happy. It looks so happy. You know? It's happy weed.
Yeah, it is. That's so funny.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to rip this. It smells unreal.
I know. I was just inhaling that. It smells so good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh.
Thanks for rolling that up, dude. Fucking nice little
Yo.
joint.
Oh, we got to.
Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be a pleasure here. Nice early wake and bake. Astrid, that is, you know.
Cheers.
Not everybody be smoking like that. I hope everybody's smoking. Of course. I hope everybody's having a wake and bake. Got their floor lit up. You know, rolled up beautifully. But man, it is a great experience. I appreciate you rolling through, and I'm excited. I love this amazing brand you represent. No doubt, cleanest smoke I've had. But the thing about it is they do more than just a great job cultivating. They clearly did a great job in finding the person to represent and sell their product. You know? You're one of my favorite energetic specimens in the industry here. You just emanate positivity. You're dedicated to positive vibes. I am too. And that's why we have such a magnetic connection. We had so much fun out on the water and stuff, but I really kind of wanted to dive into what, you know, gave you such pure and honest energy and charisma, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of like a like longer, kind of like deeper story, but just to kind of sum it up, I guess. I mean, you know, me and you kind of chatted a little bit, but like, you know, I just been through a lot of shit, man. Like, I'm pretty young. I'm 27, but I've seen and done and been through a lot of shit. And just honestly, all those like past experiences just taught me what to do and what not to do, and how to be as a person, you know? I definitely like have had my fucking struggles and my ups and downs, like all of us have, you know, and like we always do. But honestly, just kind of learning from those mistakes, those ups and downs, you know?
Yeah.
And letting that fuel you to just be a better person every day. You know, I think that's like the key.
Man, I gotta make a reel out of that. That was fucking bars. That was fucking bars. Honestly, like super inspiring, and that is the thing. Like we all fight adversity.
Yeah.
And it's not all equal adversity. You know, some people are not fighting as severe. Like the severity differs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, like to see the product that you encapsulate today, you know, I didn't get to, we kind of just met, you know, I didn't get to really, you know, experience those lows with you. Of course I would be here for you no matter what now. Like we're tight as fuck now. But it's just crazy that you can't really tell. Like you just emanate such positive energy, and like, I mean, it's really powerful because nobody's happy all the time. But we do choose what we bring to the table in terms of like our socializing and how much we allow ourselves to have fun in public settings. And this community, this cannabis community here is like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're one of the faces of it. You know what I mean? It really is like it's this amazing connection between this amazing plant and your energy and charisma and passion that is for it.
Yeah.
And the community appreciates your passion, your energy, unbelievably. But like, how did you initially find cannabis? Like, what was your first time consuming like? 'Cause
So I was living in North Dakota, and I was just
North Dakota.
North Dakota, dude.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, I was living out there, and I was just with my homies, and you know, I think they had like rolled up a blunt or a joint or something like that, and we were like cruising in the country, like watching the sunset, you know, and yeah, they rolled it up, got stoned, and it was like funny. It was like character, like bro, like I remember it so vividly too. Like I remember I was sitting in the back seat, in the middle seat, because it was just 3 of us, and I was like, you know, I had like smoked, and then I like looked at my phone, and it felt like my like phone screen was like popping out, like some psychedelic shit, dude. Character, like cartoon type shit, like so fucking funny, bro.
Real life cartoon moment.
Yeah, dude, like just got lit, like so
Fuck
stoned.
yeah.
And it's weird, right? Because like people typically say like the first time that you smoke, you don't get high. But like, dude, I got fucking stoned. Like
You got blazed.
that was like a myth for me. You feel me? Like, but yeah. So that was, you know, my introduction into cannabis, and then you know, started using it. You know, as when I first used it, it was just like recreationally, you know, and now I really love like the medicinal aspects of it too. You know, so like obviously, don't get me wrong, still love to just like get stoned with friends and like whatever network, but definitely also use it very much so for the medicinal purposes of it too, you know. I love that I can go into a dispensary and like shop for a certain terpene if I'm like, if my stomach hurts or if my head hurts, or you know, I'll just go shop for like a terpene profile that'll help that.
Your street
And I think
selection.
that it's so fucking cool, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? That like, what? We get to do that? It's pretty fucking sick.
It's next level.
It is.
We're living in the future.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, and you know, just being involved in the industry is such an amazing vibe. And I feel like all the people in it are so open-minded and have encapsulated like the fundamental like need to be adaptable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all like, oh, don't smoke weed. This is a drug. We all fought that stigma.
Yeah.
That I'm sure you were told, everyone was told, you know, everyone's heard of the stigma.
Yeah.
But we all fought it, overcame it, and realized how drastically wrong it was. Like, oh my goodness, this plant heals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it really is. Is that why you decided to, like, chase cannabis career-wise?
Yeah. I just, you know, really loved what the plant as a whole does. You know, it brings people together, it heals people, it creates so much. Like even further than that, like hemp as a whole just creates so much. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So when I started learning about all of that, it just started making me fall in love more and more with the plant. You know, and just get really well connected with that. So then, you know, fast forward like moving here and being able to like be in a legal industry, you know, like it was insane, dude. Like I knew that I had to be in the industry, you know, like there was, I knew that I needed to do that, you know. And I got in the industry like pretty quickly after moving here. Like I got my cards and, you know, got all set up and started brand ambassador gigs because that's like my passion, you know, like that's
perfect
what
match.
I've always done, you know. So I did that in the liquor industry in North Dakota as well, you know. So
like who the fuck wouldn't want you repping their brand? Honestly, you know, you just kind of found your match. You finally found a brand that produces as high quality product as you are a representative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Because that's fucking rare. I guarantee you haven't worked for a company that deserved your representation more than Floor.
Yeah,
you know.
I can definitely agree with that, and I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like that is well deserved, well earned, and like honestly, just seeing your trajectory, like yeah, I fucked up the flow. Like the reason I wrote that typo and fucked up, you do have director vibes. You know what I mean? I wrote it. I forgot to delete it. You know.
Good, dude.
You do, and I know you're climbing the ladder. You're on the director trajectory. I mean, I can't even tell you. I love what you do, and I love what you represent. Your energy that you take in that trek. So you're climbing this ladder. What's your next rung? Like, what's the next goal? You know.
I'm really enjoying what I'm doing right now. I really like honestly, my goal right now is just to get Fleur to be just seen, and loved, So I'm really focused on that right now. And I also just took over the edible side as well. So Evergreen Organics is officially mine as well.
Let's go.
So I will be
They're
getting
great
that
too.
Getting that to where it needs to be as well.
The realest edibles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real canna butter.
Yeah.
No fuck around, no bullshit. Real canna butter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And it's made in-house with our Fleur, trim and flour, So literally, nothing goes to waste in our building. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to be working on those two things right now. I'm just buckling down, and that's my focus right now, to be honest with you.
Love it. Love it. Yeah. Absolutely love it. And you've selected a rung that I have no doubt in my mind you'll achieve. The energy, people will listen to what you have to say because your energy and your charisma and your passion and just your overall vibe, you have that it factor. People will listen, and you're standing on the table for a company that when people listen and give it a try, it will not back down. It will not let your words down. Such a great match, and that's why I was so fucking excited to have you on the show. Repping an awesome brand and just an awesome person, one of my favorite people in the community overall that I've met in Vegas for sure. And so just awesome time to wake and bake with you, Astrid.
Same, dude. Thank you for having me, and it's a pleasure. I honestly am not I typically don't do video I don't know. I don't really do I don't know why.
Really?
So I was kind of a little hesitant to come on the show, low key, because
I'm shocked.
I don't know. I've never really liked being recorded or I don't know. It's weird. It's super weird.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
So I was a little low key.
You're talented.
I don't know about this, but no, I'm glad that I came. I'm happy that you pushed me out of my comfort a little bit. So thank you for that.
You should definitely I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. You're such a natural. I honestly thought I knew it was gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna be as peppy and entertaining. But honestly, this is my favorite part, the quick rips. So quick rips is 5 quick rapid fire questions before we let you go here.
Okay.
Just your favorite this or that of industry stuff, media, whatever. But let's try to do off the whim.
For
you
sure.
know what
Let's
I mean?
do it.
I love it. So I'm super hyped for this quick rips segment with Astrid of Floor Cannabis and Evergreen Organics Edibles, the realest around, both categories, elite, super hype. Let's get into it. Quick rips, Astrid. You ready?
Yep.
All right, flavor 1. What's your go-to Floor flavor right now?
Ooh, it's been the melons and chauffeur, no lie.
Shit feels
it's
so good.
I know, it's so tasty. It's so tasty, I just can't.
Didn't get the comment. Amazing taste, amazing burn, cleanest stuff. And it feels great. High is great.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. All right, number 2, favorite terp.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Linalool.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Rare but tasty, floral. 3, your number one consumption method.
A joint, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jays, all day. Love it. Me too. All right, 4. Your favorite TV series.
Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch too much TV.
Yeah. All right, good for you. You don't really have even like a
Not really, to be honest with you.
vibes with that.
Music is more my vibe.
All right,
Yeah.
then give me your favorite like couple artists or like
Fuck.
or one. Do you have an impactful one?
Sat Sang is a good one.
Sat Sang.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a shout that
Powerful
needed to be.
messages.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sat Sang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a listen for sure. All right, last one before we wrap up this episode. My favorite one. If you could have a sesh with anybody in human history, alive or dead, who would it be? You're burning a joint of some melon chauffeur with anybody in
Dang.
human history, alive or dead.
That's a good one, man.
I mean, I don't know. There's so many different ways to take it. I don't know.
I don't even know.
There's no wrong answer. You know?
I gotta think on that one for a second.
Maybe it could be family, someone you could learn from. You know, so like there's all kinds of legendary.
Honestly, I want to say my grandpa, because he passed away before I got to meet him, and he's done so much cool shit in his life and like has so many stories, dude. I fucking would love to have.
Yeah, yo, legendary. Honestly, if it really came down to it, and I had to like pick, I think I'd pick my grandpa too. It's just like there's something about that lineage and knowing where our genealogy comes from. Like we see it in pot all the time. How many cookie strains and cake strains and you know, and all the that grandparent. There's a lot to be learned from.
For sure,
you know?
dude. Yeah. So.
But yo, great answer. Elite show with Astrid of Fleur. Amazing Fleur's Day episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. An absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah, no, thank you as well.
Yo, an absolute banger. You're the best. Roll gang! Thank you for tapping in. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You guys are all the shit. Really appreciate you guys. Follow at find.inner.peace to find your girl, Astrid. I mean, an absolute legend in the industry here in Vegas. And just absolutely doing it for Fleur. Let's keep getting the word out for this amazing plan. I'm going to make some reels from the cultivation. You guys got to see how real, we're not capping, how real they do it. You know, everything is done right. It's so detailed and crisp. And it comes out in the smoke too. Honestly.
And too, really quickly, like if anyone's in the Nevada cannabis market, please reach out so you guys can come take a tour of our facility as well. We're super transparent. We love to show what we do. So I welcome you guys to come all take a tour of our facility. Kitchen and cultivation are both in one building. So yeah,
literally, you gotta see it. It's an absolute pearl of a facility, and just roll through, hit up Astrid, hit up at Fleur, FLEUR Cannabis NV.
I think it's actually Fleur Brands NV.
Fleur Brands LV.
Yep.
But yo,